Alright, we're live.
Chloe, why is there a lampshade on your head?
Okay, so I did played this game offline a little bit. I played a whole level offline, and it turned out like that level was pretty chunky, pretty big level. So we are close to the end, I think. There are 2 more levels, counting the level that we're on. So we're gonna do the review pretty soon, and we will try to beat this game tonight. Yeah, the review's not gonna be very long because it's just a great game, you know, like it's a great game. There's not much to say. Sometimes that happens, you know. It's the eternal paradox. When a game is really good, you have less to say about it other than to just gush over it all the time, all the time. It's just good FPS action. So I got quite a few upgrades. Remember piercing rounds for my... Looks like we're maxed out on that. Interesting. The shotty's pretty good, but gotta get right up close and personal with these guys. With the shotty. You know what? Let's use this. And incinerate. I know this is kind of a leaky place. Maybe I should use, you know, I gotta use these things. Let's see. Electro Bolt. That's Insect Swarm. That's Decoy. Okay. So F1 is Winter Blast. Security Command I don't use a lot. So F4 through F7 is what I use the most. Take a look at our surroundings. Hey, Jerky Boy. Glad you can make it. We're gonna be doing the review pretty soon.
Father, come quickly. I'm trapped in a cage. Something's wrong.
I did play this game offline. I played a whole level offline. I had to because I wanted to experience it in full screen and stuff for a little bit. And you know, you get so much more detail and it looks so much better in full screen. So I just wanted to play a level and also just to kind of move things along. You know what I'm saying? Um. Anyway, yeah, we'll try beat this game tonight. I think we can do it. Pretty sure we can beat it tonight. So we'll do the review soon.
I wonder, Delta, do you know why you are here? Have you any idea what my daughter has given you? As I watch you now, I envy your ignorance. You still believe.
Yeah, I feel like we're really close to the end. I know there's one more level after this, but it still feels really close. Let's get this machine gun upgrade. How you doing, Turkey Boy? Yeah, I know. I know. But there's other advantages, you know. Anyway. Okay, let's get this one. Prevent shots from... Yeah, this one's pretty good. I mean, no matter what, like... You're always limiting yourself. Whenever you stream, you're not getting the true experience. So I just come to accept that. You know? You have a stiff neck and can't rotate your head much. You know, I get that all the time. Jerka, you know, I know exactly how you feel. I've had neck problems for a long time now, ever since I was in middle school, I want to say. Um, it's caused by the way I sleep. When I was a kid, I used to sleep on my stomach and turn my head to the side, but that fucked up my neck as I grew older. Um, and with now I sleep on my side, but even then, like if my head is not in exactly the right position and my neck is not aligned properly, I'll be in pain as well. Yeah. Even on PS4. PS4, you can turn the chat on and off. If it's off, you know, you can't see the chat. You could use a tablet, but like it's like think about it. Like when you're sitting and watching the TV, you have to look down at your tablet in order to see the chat, you know, whereas if it's right on the side, your eyes are right where they need to be. Great. Happened while sleeping? Yeah, that's how it always happens. I need to get a new pillow. I've been thinking about getting the purple pillow. Have you heard of the purple pillow? It's really expensive and the reviews on Amazon are not great, but it sounds like it would be the perfect pillow for me because it's not made out of cotton. It's actually made out of plastic. Like a plastic foam shit. Or like a mesh. And like that might be what I need. So I'm gonna think about getting that. It's expensive though. It's like $100. But for my like, if it means that I won't have neck problems ever again, it's worth it. Damn it. All right, what do you think? You want to do the review now, or should we wait a little bit more, Tricky Boy? Like the thing is, I hate it when I do the review and then there's story stuff. You know, like I want to do the review without being burdened with story stuff. Never heard of the purple pillow? I'll post a link to it on Discord. Nothing useful. Alright. Alright, maybe we should do the review. What do you think? Should we wait or do it now? It's all up to you, Turkey Boy. What does it say? Daddy's home. Let me see how many... Oh no, there's no more... There's no more little girls here. Little sisters. Wait until the next level? Okay, I guess. Will we be able to do it next level, or will there be a lot of story stuff? Because that's what I'm concerned about. I want to do it when there isn't, like, a lot of narration or NPCs talking and stuff. It doesn't look like there's any little sisters on this level. What does this say? Please stand by. Yeah, Dragoon said he's going out to get some food. He'll be back later. Damn it. You know, maybe... fuck it. No twist. This music's ominous.
That's her, son, Eleanor Lamb. No matter what you might be feeling right now, this is business. Get that cage open. She's coming with us.
I have no idea what the story's about. Damn it. I think we're gonna be set back a little bit. Failing the hacking things is so annoying. This is why sometimes I just do the review during the credits, but it's not visually interesting. You know? Maybe we'll have to wait until the credits to do the review then.
That's her, son, Eleanor Lamb. No matter what you might be feeling right now, this is business. Get that cage open. She's coming with us.
Oh wait, let me hack the bot. Where's the bot? There's a bot over here.
That tank she's in. Use the controls to break the quarantine seal.
Use the controls. Oh, there it is. The other thing we can do is like we can beat the game and then like load an old save and then do it then. That's the other thing we can do. Maybe that might be a better idea. That way we can just focus on the game.
Warning. Quarantine seal disengaging. Please stand by.
How will she remember us after this moment? I have placed my pieces on the board, as expected, as have you. Is this what she hoped for? Mother and father, locking eyes. Yet still we are blind. Goodbye, Subject Delta. And take heart, for you at least have escaped your legacy.
Oh jeez. Man, it's tough.
Hurry now. Quarantine chamber's waiting on you. Get in there.
Yeah, maybe we'll do that then. Yeah, we'll just beat the game and then like reload one of these things.
What are you waiting for, kid?
Why is he so in a rush? Calm down, D-bag. I need to see what's over here, too. Asshole. How dare he?
Your signal, please. I can see or hear a thing.
Look at her, Delta. 10 years, and still she dreams of you.
50 seconds remaining.
Do you know why Eleanor brought you here? She wanted a father. So she found a way to restore you in body and mind. And she has been watching you ever since, exalting your every act as gospel. The girl lying on that bed is no longer my child, nor my life's work. She is a monster, shaped by you alone, just as she has always wanted.
20 seconds remaining.
But there is one detail of your mutual bond she failed to account for. Your body was designed to lapse into a coma when her heart ceases to beat. Eleanor, forgive me. His body is shutting down now, naturally. But if he dies of trauma, he will return elsewhere. Full restraints at all times. No one enters this room until he expires.
Father, it's me, Eleanor. I'm so sorry. Mother stopped my heart long enough to sever our bond. Staying near me won't stop you from dying now. Or worse. But I can still help you escape. This little sister's brought you something that will allow you to take control of her.
Okay.
I know this feels a bit strange, Father, but now you can see through her eyes and tell her where to go. This is how I brought you back without Mother catching on. Now, first, let's get you out of here.
Okay. So now we get to see what's on the inside of these things. Just a black vent, that's it. Nothing special.
Good. Now, inside Mother's office, there's a way to unlock these chambers she's holding us in. Find a way to slip in there.
Wish I knew what the hell was going on with the story. Look at this Big Daddy. This is the God Big Daddy. What about over here first? Nope. Hold on 1 second. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. It felt like I had a hair in my mouth. I had to wash it out. I can't stand it when I have hair in my mouth. It's like the most unpleasant feeling in the world. Alright.
You're in. There should be a lever in here somewhere. Pull it, and it will unlock our cells.
Okay.
Attention! Augustus Sinclair has been sighted within the facility. He will attempt to reach Subject Delta. All family duties are hereby suspended until he is found.
What Mother did to me left me very weak, or I would do this part myself. To save your life, I'm going to have to change. To be like you. From here, you should be able to locate the pieces of a big sister suit. Please, bring them to me.
We can harvest this for... So... But how's this gonna help us when we get Adam from the bodies? Oh, that's kind of weird. So this is how she sees the world. It's like rose-tinted glasses.
Get over here, you goddamn muppet!
Oh man. Hair on his teeth in English? No, I never heard of that expression before. What does that mean? Honestly, it still feels like I have hair in my mouth. What the fuck? I hate that feeling. Ugh.
There's a piece of the suit in here, Father. Find the rest and bring them back to me. Years, Father. Stuck in this fever dream. Mother kept me sedated in order to perfect my mind with Adam. To her, the ideal child is a genius, serving the common good without questioning it. You have saved me from that.
We look outside, everything looks golden. Let's get that cash. Look at this. Big Daddy's about to fuck a splicer up.
I've been quarantined, but Mother's unaware of the extent of my connections to the new little sisters.
I don't just empathize with them. I can control
One
them
does never
directly.
shut up and is always
They
bumbling
are my
around.
hands and my
Hair on
eyes
their
now.
teeth?
Better
Because
yet,
hair on your teeth
we
makes
have
you
found Father's body.
want to
Took
spit
a
it
gene
out and go
sample.
bumbling around.
The other sisters are made from me, in part. As they grow up in Rapture, I feel it all. When you were with the little ones, they trusted you as their father, because of me.
Okay, we got all 3 parts.
Mother was right about one thing. I have been watching you, Father, studying the way you have treated others. And now I know who I am.
Give me that thing. So that means she's gonna become a good person, I guess. Even though sometimes you have to kill the D-bags. Just saying. But, you know, there's a clear, like, right choice in this game. I'll have to mention that in my review.
Eleanor is chained.
I am free. After everything Mother has done to me,
Oh, they grow in
I'm
the
alive and
teeth.
sane enough to
That's
be
so
curious
nasty,
about the
though.
sun. When you rescued my new sisters, I felt every one, and it gave me hope for the first time in years.
Let's look around the room first. Any goodies? Look at this. Look at this money. See? It's worth it to look around first.
Now, I will do the same for all the others, starting with this one. We've done it, Father. I'll be there soon. These suits always did make me think of you, Father. I guess I still remember you in shining armor. But now it's my turn to fight for you.
Okay. It's safe. It's old German saying, don't know the exact root. Yeah, those sayings, they date back a long time.
Persephone, secret home of Sinclair.
Yeah, we definitely don't have a saying like that in
I
English.
bet against Andy Ryan's vision of harmony and rapture. Offered him a quiet place to send anybody who wasn't working out. And now I'm sitting on my own private think tank.
Take this plasmid. You can use it to call me to your side in a fight.
Nice.
Summon the big sister to fight by your side. Warning, nothing lasts forever.
Nice. Okay. Now what do we do? Pretty close to the end. But, alright, let's get some traps, I guess. A little bit more. Could be useful. splicers. So now what?
Subject Delta, I know you can hear me. You have stolen my life's work, and with it, my only daughter. But Rapture is the house of monsters. The surface will not have us.
Her standing pose is kind of cute.
And now, we shall be buried as a family, side by side.
Oh God, she's going to drop this building into the trench. It's miles deep. We have to find Sinclair.
Oh, nice.
You. We all remember. Where are you?
Oh yeah. Let's use some other weapons. Alright. Final level, guys! Alright, so, just a refresher, we'll beat the game, sit through the credits, then we'll do the review by reloading an old save and just playing through that.
Upstairs, Father, quickly.
Good. There's no need. I don't need cheats, you know? Like, if you're cheating in the game, I don't even know what you're playing the game for. Like, cheats made sense back in the olden days when games were really hard. And, like, there was no guarantee you could beat them.
Lifeboat, Father. Out the window here. It's our only chance of escape.
But not today. Not
From what
these
I know
days.
of Sinclair, he wouldn't just abandon it.
I understood you,
Yes, Delta.
Dragoon.
What of Sinclair? The man who would sell paradise. And where is he now?
I still don't see any point to it.
Warning. A security curfew is now in effect. All cells and bulkheads are sealed until further notice.
This facility hangs over an ocean trench delta. The family has activated timed charges within its foundations. Surrender before detonation, or we shall fall and be crushed in the abyss below.
Mother has locked all of Persephone down, including the gangway leading to the lifeboat. We can reverse it from the holding wing if we hurry. Come on! Use the plasmid if you need me, Father. I'm going to have a look around.
Let's see, what do we got? Got more things here. I don't think we need to hack it just yet. We'll mess around with it later.
This is an emergency. Subject Delta has escaped. Eleanor Lamb has turned to her own people. Stand and fight, or the Rapture family falls together.
Stay away from my father.
That didn't go quite the way I wanted it to. Go for your salvation. Yes, we must beat the game. Looks like we can get some more things over here. Let's see what else we can get. Health upgrade. That sounds good. Eve, yes. What else? I think that's pretty much it. Get another gene tonic slot, I guess. Yeah, why not? Wonder if these things stack even. Yeah, we got a lot of stuff, so it's all good. Yep. Damn it. Gotta use this more often. What's it saying to do? Shoot these things off? Drill has ammo, but you can use it in a different way when you run out of ammo.
You can hack that door open, Father. Give it a go.
How? Where's the control panel? How? I gotta use this thing, maybe? Oh, there it is. There we go.
Get my AirPods real expensive, like.
What's it? Rip that suit off ya!
This one died alone and afraid. Stand in our
Alone
way,
and
you'll
afraid.
get the
Drill fuel is on the left, the bottom left there. If you run out of fuel, you can still use it, but you're using it in a different way. It's not as effective.
To get you out of Rapture, Father. It's the only way I can save you now.
Tell Mother I'm coming for her. Jake, just
Nice.
try and keep me away from my sisters. Please try. Done and dusted, Father.
Beginning admission sequence.
We'll use the drill.
Don't you recognize Sinclair, Delta? Now he is what you should have been. One final Alpha series, ready to die for the family. As Persephone's former owner, he is the ideal man to put you back in your cage.
Mother's controlling Sinclair, Father, and he's got the master key. Catch him!
Get back here.
Kid, lamb's in my head. I can't help myself.
You have to collect fuel.
Have to fight just to talk. Left me my goddamn tongue to torture the bomb codes out of me. She wants me to stop you leaving.
Wait a minute. We can save here, that's fine.
I'm sorry.
Alright. Okay. Yeah, let's use more drill. Cause we have a lot of fuel.
This place is the absolute definition of despair. Here we are, locked away from the outside world, suspended over a pit with no hope of release. And what's our charge? Ryan has no room for differences of opinion in his precious rapture. I hope the whole place comes crashing down around his ears.
Do this like a Roman. Fight fair, you molly.
Nice. Don't need proximities. We got all that? Okay. Good. Oops.
Eleanor, I know you can hear me. I am inside Sinclair's lifeboat now. Delta cannot reach me here, but you can. You need not die with him. We shall return to the surface together, if you will only step inside and accept your duty. Remember, Eleanor, Mummy loves you.
I wonder if we were supposed to execute that
yes.
prisoner.
Mother's
I probably shouldn't have killed that prisoner. I'm just a little worried about the morality thing. I didn't know that was a prisoner. I thought it was a splicer. You gotta be extra careful.
Santa Cohen. There was. What's it? No good.
There we go. That looks good.
Eleanor, I know you can hear me. I am inside Sinclair's lifeboat now. Delta cannot reach me here, but you can. You need not die with him. We shall return to the surface together, if you will only step inside and accept your duty. Remember, Eleanor, Mummy loves you.
Ah, yes. Mother's testing me. One last game. Fortunately, by now, I'm the world's foremost expert at breaking her rules. I've made my choice, Father, and if needs be, I'll die for it.
Yeah, I reloaded. We have to save often. Just have to be more careful. Make sure we don't do anything we don't do anything we regret. That's all. Okay. Summoning the Big Sister is very powerful, but it uses up an entire Eve thing, so we don't want to use it too much. Gotta save. When I was playing it offline, the game did crash, so throughout this whole playthrough, it crashed twice in total. So it doesn't crash that much, but anything more than 0 is too much. Is that a prisoner or what? That was a prisoner. We can't do that. We don't want to kill innocent civilians. Not in this game. Other games you can kill innocent civilians. GTA, kill all the innocent civilians you want. Like, I don't like how they're here, because they look exactly like splicers. And I don't know if there's any point to killing them or not killing them. Defeat Sinclair.
Kid, I'm sorry. I've locked you in here. Lamb's making me dance on her goddamn strings. I can't stop. You're gonna have to break in here and put me down. Wish there was another way, but I'd rather die a man than live like this.
God, he's right, Father. Mother's betting you'll die in here, or that I'll abandon you before the bombs detonate. We can't save Sinclair now. We need that key from him.
There it is. These security things are so hard to see. Like, you walk into the thing and then it just detects you in 2 seconds. Yeah. It didn't crash too much, but it did crash. And like I said, anything more than 0 is unacceptable. It should never crash. Did it crash as much as Daggerfall? No. But it did crash.
Kid, I'm sorry. I've locked you in here. Lamb's making me dance on her goddamn string. I can't stop. You're gonna have to break in here and put me down. Wish there was another way, but I'd rather die a man than live like this.
God, he's right, Father. Mother's betting you'll die in here, or that I'll abandon you before the bombs detonate. We can't save Sinclair now. We need that key from him. Find the code to the watchtower, or work out a way to draw him out.
Where the hell is the thing? I'm so confused. Are there any little sisters here? There's no more little sisters. Oh, wow. Oh, nice. I have to use that. That's so good. I can't see shit. Who did I kill? Was that an innocent doctor? I don't think he was innocent. What do you guys think?
Son, I built this place and I did rent you out to those plasmid trials up in Fontaine. And now I'm paying for it. Wish I had time to make amends. Take the lifeboat. It's all yours. Just don't leave me like this.
Yeah, it's really disappointing. a blemish on an otherwise fantastic game. Alright, where is this damn thing? Where's the camera? Oh, it's over here.
What's going on?
Damn it! I hate it when that happens. Fucking hell. Doctors are saints? Not these doctors. These are crazy doctors. This is driving me nuts, though. For fuck's sake.
Kid, I'm sorry. I've locked you in here. Lamb's making me dance on her goddamn strings. I can't stop. You're gonna have to break in here and put me down. Wish there was another way, but I'd rather die a man than live like this.
God, he's right, Father. Mother's betting you'll die in here, or that I'll abandon you before the bombs detonate. We can't save Sinclair now. We need that key from him. Find the code to the watchtower, or work out a way to draw him out.
There we go. I was actually shocking myself, but oh well. Okay, before we do anything, let's save.
Son, I built this place, and I did rent you out to those plasmid trials up at Fontaine. And now I'm paying for it. Wish I had time to make amends. Take the lifeboat. It's all yours. Just don't leave me like this.
Okay, now we finally got the auto turret, or whatever it is, the security camera. Rivet is at max.
Rapture has been out.
To make crazy people. Oh, we should use this. Let's save. $9 is not a lot. Not a lot at all.
I'd tell you the code to that keypad if I could. It's like Lamb's put walls up in my head, but the prisoners here might have worked out the number. Check the cells. Oh, please, hurry. It hurts to keep singing out without say-so. And I'm starting to forget the words.
Good. Every turret we gotta hack. You can destroy the turrets, but generally speaking, you want them on your side because then they'll shoot and attack other enemies.
The Warden's ignored my warnings for far too long. I'm taking this into my own hands. I secured a hack tool to nullify his turrets and subvert the bots. I also figured out the code. It's 2, 6,
2-6.
Free will, Delta. Eleanor's gift to you. And with each decision, you twisted her into your own image. Sinclair has no such choice. Yet in its absence, he serves the world unerringly. He is now the better man.
Good. Good, son. That's half the code. Now find the rest.
Hey, Murphy. It's Dodge. A little birdie told me you found out the warden's code. Send a message to my cell in Block A, telling me where you hid the code.
Yeah, I agree.
Now consider your debts paid.
Is there any more? Innocent civilian? Yes, it is. We don't want to harm the innocent civilians. Look at this leaky thing. I hear things. I hear a camera moving around. Look at this.
When you do me in, kid, don't blame yourself. I won't be able to stop from trying to gun you down, but it helps to know that you'll stick it to Lamb after, and let young Eleanor see the sun. You got the code. Thank God, kid. Now, please, just make it quick.
Okay. This one's pretty good. We gotta... replace that one.
Dr. Lamb says to embrace the man.
Jesus, Greta? What are you talking about, tricky boy? Alright, looks like we got the code. 2, 6, 7, 3. Okay, let's save.
Sinclair is moving, Father. Track him down. We need that key.
There we go. Oh, so Sinclair was turned into a Big Daddy.
Now, Father, I'm afraid that ending the lockdown means releasing all the prisoners. So please, be ready before you use that key on the override switch.
Oh, for some reason it talked right over him. We didn't get to listen to what he had to say. You want to restart it and listen to what he has to say?
Lamb's attention seems
We'll
to
watch
be
a video.
from my prisoners to her daughter.
We'll watch a video.
She figures they're irredeemable. Now I got guys clamoring for the next fix of Adam, and I've got to pull teeth to squeeze any out of the good doctor. Guess I'm lucky her treatments kept them too weak to storm
Greta
the tower.
Thunberg?
Pulling out
Never
my
heard of her.
guts for garters.
I don't know anything about Greta Thunberg.
Override engaged. Ending security curfew. Sealing security office temporarily.
Sinclair died a hero of the Rapture family, Delta.
Oh wait, we gotta use this.
Was he a friend to you, or just a tool? Can you even grasp the difference? And Eleanor, you have chosen Subject Delta over your mother, your people, and the duty of your birth. So be it. You believe this craft will carry Delta to safety, like a spoilt child with a new toy. I have no choice but to take it away.
Okay, what we'll do is we'll do a new save, and then we'll reload the old save when we want to hear what he has to say.
Curfew lifted. All cell blocks open. All bulkhead seals released.
Oh no. Mother's turned her attention to the lifeboat. We must go there, now!
Yikes, you know what? Alright, let's reload this one and then see what he has to say. And then we'll reload the other one.
Sinclair is moving, Father. Track him down. We need that key.
So long, kid. Thank you.
That's it.
Sinclair is dead, Father. I'm so sorry. I don't know if you were close. When you're ready, take the key.
Fridays for Future movement? No, I never heard of that. That is on the media every day for months here? Poster girl for climate restrictions against the normal population here? She's a... What do you mean climate restrictions? What does that mean? Is she advocating means to mitigate global warming? Okay, so we heard what he has to say. He's just saying thank you. No, I never heard of this person. If you want you can post a link to this girl on the Discord, like a video or whatever.
Sinclair died a hero of the Rapture family, Delta. Was he a friend to you, or just a tool? Can you even grasp the difference? And Eleanor, you have chosen Subject Delta over your mother, your people, and the duty of your birth. So be it. You believe this craft will carry Delta to safety, like a spoilt child with a new toy. I have no choice but to take it away.
Curfew
Oh,
lifted.
okay.
All cell blocks open. All bulkhead seals released.
Oh no. Mother's turned her attention to the lifeboat. We must go there, now!
Oh wow, that does so much damage. Nice, it does a lot of damage. I like that. Why don't I use this more often? Wow, the upgraded slugs, they do so much damage. I don't know why I didn't use these sooner. Do we have any hypos, Eve hypos? We need them. Common education. Well, I already know global warming's real. That's why I don't usually follow news regarding people advancing the truth of global warming because I know it's real. Don't have to tell me that. You gotta tell those Hicks that. They're the ones that need to know.
Every moment tears Eleanor further from me, Delta. Soon, this father obsession will end her. You have left me without want. Before you die, I will take all that you hold dear. Sinclair is just another body in your wake.
Damn it.
Done and dusted, Father.
She gets in the way. She needs to get out of the way sometimes. Make room. Make room. Holy crap. What do I gotta do? She's always in my way. Getting in my way.
This place is the absolute definition of despair. Here we are, locked away from the outside world, suspended over a pit with no hope of release. And what's our charge? Ryan has no room for differences of opinion in his precious rapture. I hope the whole place comes crashing down around his ears.
This looks good. Okay, now we got plenty of hypos. In fact, let's just get another one. Why not?
Must be something beyond. And the lamb.
I am not the girls
Nice.
remember you. We all remember. This one died alone and afraid. Stand
Alone
in
and
our way,
afraid.
and you'll get the same.
He was alone and afraid. What a D-bag. Whoa, spazzing out. Look at all these dead bodies all over the place.
I was afraid of this. Mother has bombed out the ballast compressors, Father. The lifeboat will be too heavy to launch. Unless... Let me think. I think I can boil away the water and get the lifeboat to rise, but I can't generate that much heat alone. It's time to recruit the rest of Mother's little sisters. We're taking them with us. Head to the pediatric wards.
Which way? That away. Okay. There's multiple things to do.
I won't let her take you from me again, Father. Hold on.
It's cash. What?
This is not a sermon. I will offer no insight.
Mother's people are starting to detonate the charges. We don't have long.
Who's around?
Speaketh through me.
What are you can heal. Okay, switch to this weapon. Anti-personnel rounds. It sounds pretty good. Let me just go back real quick. Get some more hypos and things. Okay. Now we can go. Let me save. Man, this is like the 4th FPS game I played in the past month or so. I think it is. I played a couple. BioShock Infinite, Resident Evil 7, The Darkness, this. Yeah. At least 4.
My father was a physician. He raised me
Oh, and
not
Far
to
Cry,
echo
so that's
him,
5.
but to model the world as it ought to be. I was to teach a simple moral calculus. Each choice as though the world must bear it. Each life or death for the common good. He called it the triage imperative and would laugh without smiling.
Alright, let's just follow the thing.
We're almost to the pediatric ward. I expect we'll be fighting our way inside.
What's that sound? Come from there. There he is. Got him.
When you've cleared them out, I'll need a signal. Push the call button on the window there, and then I'll proceed.
Where is it? Where? That was crazy. Took all my health. Everything. We need first aid.
I'll wake the children up. They're stronger than they know. With their help, I should be able to boil off the water and get us all out of here.
Oh, there's the kids.
Go on ahead, Father. I'll free them as quickly as I can, just as you showed me.
Interesting.
Death tells me no more. He promised. It would last long. Death tells me no more.
Better save. Salt slugs are useful. Okay.
I heard that. You wound up.
First you roast them, then you take them out. Hey, Adam. Where do we get the Adam from?
You are not saving them, Delta. No matter how pure your intent, the surface is not paradise, but
Okay, that's good.
perdition. I would sooner see them drown.
This woman sounds like she's crazy. Crazy people. There's too many crazy people in this place. You have to take them all out.
Look, Father, I know you may not have wanted a daughter, but love is just a chemical. We give it meaning by choice. I will be damned if I let Mother take you away from me again.
Love is just chemicals. Who gives a fuck?
Save me, O Lord. Faithful, live on
Let's use the drill again. Post some stuff about Greta? Okay, cool, thanks. I'll check it out. Look at all these, all this ammo. That's good. Just tell me to go this way first. Bam.
That's another charge gone. We have to keep moving. If this building falls, we're all dead.
Was I supposed to kill that person? I don't know. He was doing something weird. There we go. Good. Now we can use other ammo. We can't hack that thing, not from a distance, but I think we can get up close and hack it. You gotta be kidding me. Merkel's at skipping schools against climate change. Skipping school against climate change is okay. Sounds good to me. But I'm not in school anymore, so it doesn't help me. When I was in high school and stuff, I never actually skipped school, not that I can remember. Pretty much always just went to school. Like, I heard stories of other people, like, skipping school to play games and stuff. Like, what's his name? The Happy Console Gamer? He said he used to skip school to play video games. I never did that. There were times when I embellished that I was sick. That has happened.
Was to be a
But
composite of all
that was because I
Rapture's
really
genius.
didn't want to go to school.
The first living utopian, serving the world at large with
Maybe
no
I would say I was
regard
more
for
sick than I
herself.
actually was. That has
To
happened.
force consciousness on such a being is to tear its wings away. That was your gift to her, Delta. Just as she hoped. You must be very proud.
Don't want to drink the whiskey. Any alcohol reduces your Eve.
Steady, Father. Don't let go now.
Ooh. Anytime you see a lot of water like this,
Wake up! Why don't you wake up?
skip school a couple of times when you had your girlfriend. Oh. My ex-girlfriend skipped school to hang out with me. That has happened. But I never skipped school. Whoa.
I will not lose another
Where is
patient.
he? Where is he?
The morgue.
Shock yourself. What the hell?
Face these giants.
Where'd he go? There we go. Teleporting fucks. So annoying. Medikit, don't need it. Shit. I don't have any remote hackers. We're gonna have to take it out. No remote hacking. Ran out. Yeah, I just gotta destroy those things. Don't have a choice.
Now, one of the girls managed to dart past the nurse today and throw uncertain if she was trying to end her own life or merely escape. Either way, her legs had healed by the time I managed to get down to the first floor where she lay. Now, without proper setting, the rapid healing process had fused her bones back together at odd angles. We had to re-break and set them almost a dozen times, each due to the small window of viability. Now, those children may be immortal, but I can verify they feel pain. Advising Dr. Lamb on higher doses of sedatives to keep this from happening again.
Where's the first aid kit? I know there's another aid kit. They're putting restrictions on normal people, but rich people are unaffected. Rich people need to be affected the most. Fuck those rich fucks. Okay, that looks good. It's a pretty long level. Had a feeling it might be. It burns! It burns!
I will offer no insight. Every word I speak, you already know.
Better buy some more Eve hypos. There we go. So what's so special about this girl, though? Guess I'll have to take a look at this girl and see what the big deal is. The problem with this big sister, she keeps getting in the way.
We're nearing another pediatric ward. It will be guarded, Father. Get ready.
Alright, let's get ready. She's very smart and has Asperger's syndrome? Oh, okay.
Where are your...
When you've cleared them out, I'll need a signal like before. Push the call button and I'll proceed.
Children from us!
Where are the rest? Looks like we got them all. Looks like the big sister took out most of them. Good. Don't need any of that. She'll catch me within the first 4 minutes. Wait a minute, what the hell? Oh, here we go.
I think... Yes, we're ready for the ballast tank. I can boil off the water and get us out of here. We must return to the docking platform, Father, now.
Okay, let's go.
You granted Eleanor the will to choose, and now, like a plague, she spreads it to those innocents. To be self-aware is a curse, Delta. You are damning them.
Oh, good. Enemy got triggered. Friggin' D-bags. They want me to feel sorry for them? Not likely. Fucking hate these guys. Okay, I think we're getting close. Tell me to go down all the way. Here we
I'm
go.
stepping inside the ballast tank, Father. Come up to the glass once you're ready for me to begin. There's no going back once we start.
Let me grab some power up here. She's a superstar. Okay. Take a look at her.
You would rip my
Take a look at
only
this
daughter
video.
from her home and family and feed her to a world without hope.
Whine, whine, whine. She just does nothing but whining all the time. It's like, for fuck's sake, man. Get over it. I can't stand these whiners. Let's see. Oh, this is good. I don't think we need this one anymore. Little Sisters gather Adam more quickly. "24-hour girl, superstar girl, poster
Though
boy girl."
Utopia may die with her, I would sooner see us fall. Goodbye, Eleanor. Mother will be waiting for you.
Here they come, Father! Hold them off until I can bring it to a boil.
They're safe. Get out of the way! Jeez!
Nearly boiling.
Ah! Crashed. Alright, that's crash number 3. But it's okay, we saved right before. 3 crashes. I am not pleased. This makes me so angry. I can't believe it. the Pope hates these crashes. The Pope's like, why does BioShock 2 crash so much? He's like, why does it crash so much? I don't understand. What is going on with these crashes?
Nearly boiling.
A plague upon thee, you false prophet! Spoiled my... You ungrateful bastard!
It's boiling. I can help you fight back now. Use the plasmid.
Need more health. Need more health.
I've done it, Father. The ballast water is gone. Release the docking mechanism.
Where's the docking mechanism? There it is.
The elevator to the lifeboat is flooded, Father. We have to equalize the pressure in here or the door won't open. Destroy those glass tubes to flood the room.
Which tubes?
All you fucking seal. Don't move, you.
crashing! Get to the elevator!
Let's go! Look at these mangled corpses. Get to the elevator. Why is it telling me to go this way? This way? In here. Oh man.
The bombs, Father! We're falling! Run!
Move it or lose it!
And then, Father, the rapture dream was over. You taught me that evil is just a word. Under the skin, it's simple pain. For you, mercy was victory. You sacrificed, you endured, and when given the chance, you forgave. Always. Mother believed this world was irredeemable, but she was wrong, Father. We are Utopia, you and I. And in forgiving, we left the door open for her. The rapture dream is over, but in waking, I am reborn. This world is not ready for me, yet here I am. It would be so easy to misjudge them. You are my conscience, Father, and I need you to guide me. You will always be with me now, Father. Your memories, your drives. And when I need you, you'll be there on my shoulder, whispering.
Thank you, Chertka.
If Utopia is not a place, but a people, then we must choose carefully, for the world is about to change. And in our story, rapture was just the beginning.
And that is it. That's BioShock 2. I'll be right back, 1 second. Okay, I'm back. Some fucking idiots mowing the lawn outside, and it's like so damn loud. Have to close the windows. Alright, that was BioShock 2. So we'll wait for the credits to finish, and then I guess we'll do the review. Let me just check real quick how long it took. Alright, so a little less than 2 hours. What the fuck? We skipped over the credits by accident. For fuck's sake. Oh well. It's tradition to sit through the credits. But it's alright. We need to do the review anyway. Okay, so let me lower the volume of the game. And we'll load an old save file, and then we'll do the review. The review won't be long, because, you know, when a game's this good, there really isn't a whole lot to say. Let me just wait until she's done talking. Yeah, I agree. Alright, let's do a little review, shall we? So this was BioShock 2. And at the time, BioShock 2 got some pretty decent reviews, but it wasn't as well received as the first game. And fans were kind of mixed on it, leaning towards negative. BioShock 2 is one of those sequels that's so similar to the first game that it feels almost like an expansion or DLC, like kind of glorified, like a glorified DLC or expansion. There's plenty of other games like that, you know, Dark Souls 2 to Dark Souls 1, Zelda Majora's Mask to Zelda Ocarina of Time, Knights of the Old Republic 2 to Knights of the Old Republic 1, you know, Fallout New Vegas to Fallout 3, you know. They're all examples of more incremental improvements rather than revolutionary improvements. And because of that, you know, there's expectations from people that for the sequel to be substantially better than the original. We're kind of used to that now. And I think that's unfair in some ways. BioShock 2 is a fantastic game on its own merits. It really is just more of the same. So if you loved BioShock 1, you'll love BioShock 2. And it actually does make some improvements over the original. The biggest improvement is the fact that you can use plasmids and the main gun at the same time. In the original, you had to swap between the two. And that was really annoying, and it limited the full range of attacks you could do, you know. Whereas in this game, you have your full arsenal available, and it allows for so many more combinations and a variety of different tactics that you can use that weren't possible before. This is at its core an action RPG, more leading towards action, a first-person shooter with RPG mechanics, and it's a really, really good one. From a gameplay point of view, like I said, it's a little bit better than the original because of the ability to use plasmids and guns at the same time. But largely, it's very similar to the first game. Graphically, it uses the same engine. I can't really tell if there's any graphical improvements. This is the remastered version, so some of the textures have been cleaned up. It's very, very slight. Um, Nothing really groundbreaking, but I think the game holds up graphically quite well in 2019. This game's using Unreal Engine 3. One of the things I really like the most about the BioShock 1 and 2 is the atmosphere and the setting. It takes place in Rapture, this underwater city, and the water in this game just looks so good. Everything looks so shiny, and when the water's flowing down downstairs and things like that, it looks like that scene from Titanic. It looks really cool. The effects are really impressive. The water is just very, very good water effects. And I actually prefer the uh, the setting of this game to BioShock Infinite, even though I'm totally glad BioShock Infinite went in a different direction, different setting because it needed it. I still prefer um, this setting. It feels a little bit more cozy. But BioShock Infinite is much more colorful. But this one is more moody. Speaking of BioShock Infinite, I think the challenge of this game is better balanced than that game too. Like this game's a lot more challenging, but not unfairly challenging. Whereas I thought BioShock Infinite was a little bit too easy. Like it was really only challenging right at the end. There's like a really big challenge spike near the end. In this game, it's challenging throughout, but never feels unfair. As long as you save often, and even if you die, you can always revive in one of those chamber things. And the arsenal of weapons is really good. So the gunplay is very good. Not quite as good as some other games like Killzone 2 and 3, but still very satisfying. So many different weapons you got. There's drill in here. This is one of the best weapons actually in the game. I really love using it. You can even do like a charge attack like that. It's so satisfying to use. You got this rivet gun, which is just a kind of standard gun, but then you got like mini turrets. You got your Gatling guns, so many different guns to experiment with. Ammo is the right balance of scarcity and abundance, so never feels like it's too much of either. And like the cache system is so much better than the cache system in BioShock Infinite. BioShock Infinite is a great game. I know I'm like dissing it a lot. It sounds like, but um, there are some things that this game does better. And the cache system is better. I like how in BioShock 1 and 2, your plasmids use a different currency. So you upgrade your plasmids with Atom, and you purchase that with that separate currency, whereas your guns and items are purchased with money. In BioShock Infinite, you purchase pretty much everything with money, and you end up um, and also your weapon upgrades are purchased with money, and you end up just using your money for all the important stuff, which would be spells and weapon upgrades, and you never use it for mundane things like ammo or items. So I prefer how they split those things up in this game. It's just better balance overall. Speaking of the plasmids, like there's a good variety of them, and that encourages replayability. So you have like all these different kinds of plasmids. I have Winter Blast, Incinerate's really fun to use security command and more. And you can play the game again and again and focus on different plasmids, and many of them are totally viable. I never felt like any one plasmid was totally useless. They were all pretty useful. It's just personal preference as to which one you want to go for. You know, your play style. It adapts to your play style. So, I've been gushing about the game a lot. Let's talk about some of the problems. The remastered version has crashes. I don't know why. Apparently, it only exists in the remastered version. I had the game crash on me a total of 3 times. It doesn't sound like a lot, but anything more than 0 is too much. Um, yeah, that's totally unacceptable. So you get into the habit of saving constantly when you should be focused on the game. Just having any crashes is totally unacceptable, especially when it's exclusive to only the remastered version. Speaking of the remastered version isn't really all that much better than the original. Some textures are cleaned up, but it turns out some lighting effects actually look better in the original version. But you have to compare them side by side to really notice. I would say overall, yeah, the remastered version looks better, um, but it's almost imperceptible, to be honest. It wasn't much of an upgrade. Um, the hacking it can be kind of annoying, like when you're hacking and then you get busted. You're like, those turrets are so annoying. But I mean, I kind of understand that anyway, because I mean, there has to be a penalty to failing the hacking thing, but it just kind of gets annoying when you have to constantly reload on top of the fact that you're saving constantly. Um, let's see. Really aren't a lot of other complaints. I mean, the story is like, I mean, the stories in these games always confuses me. I really don't know what's going on. It's like one of those things that you really need to play a couple of times or read the wiki and stuff like that to really know what's going on. But it is, kind of compelling. I mean, they do like have like the voice acting's good. It is a little confusing. If you ask me what the hell it's about, even I'm not really sure. Uh, but at least it's something that you can kind of get into on repeated playthroughs. Another thing to encourage replayability. Um, and there needs to be something to be said about, sequels that don't improve upon the original too much. I think there is a place for them, and you got to understand what the advantage is. The advantage is that they are released much more, um, much faster. So, like a full-fledged sequel that has more effort put into it is gonna be, it's gonna be better, but it's gonna take a lot longer to come out. And I think there is value in having a kind of like a semi sequel because it gives you, like, especially if the original was so good, sometimes all you want is more of the same. That's fine. And sometimes you want more than just DLC, something more than an expansion, but less than a full-fledged sequel, and it came out in a timely manner. So, yeah, I think there's a place for both. And considering the original game was so good, I don't really have a problem playing more of the same. So, yeah, that's pretty much it. I don't think that this game, either graphically or gameplay wise, really stands up to the best of the best of today's era. You have so many open world games, but I think there is merit, there is value to having like a smaller, linear kind of game like this, that doesn't need to be ginormous like an open world game. It's just like a really good, satisfying shooter. And the other good thing, before I forget, is other thing I liked. I never got lost in a game. Some people might think it's too hand-holdy to have that arrow at the top there, pointing you where to go, but I have no problem with that. I never got stuck in the game. Never needed to use a walkthrough, and that puts the focus right where it belongs on the shooting and the the magic, the plasmids. You don't need to distract yourself with like obtuse level design. It's not like that. And that's always a great thing for me. So yeah, I love this game. It's a great game. I'm so glad I played it. I love how you're playing as a Big Daddy. The Big Daddies look awesome. The lore of the game is cool. We talked about story a little bit. The lore of the game is so cool. I love how, you know, you have the little sisters, you have the big daddies that protect them, and then, you know, you have the lore behind them, and then the artwork, the design of the big daddies, the design of like the whole universe, you know, has this retro look to it. It's so cool. So like, you know, basically I'm reviewing BioShock 1, right? um, so yeah, all the positives that apply to that game apply here, of course. So basically, if you loved BioShock 1, you should play BioShock 2 because it's exactly the same thing as that with a minor improvement to gameplay with being able to use plasmids and guns at the same time. If you hated BioShock 1, then I question, you know, your sanity because this is such a fantastic game. Such a big improvement over the spiritual predecessor, which was System Shock 1 and 2. I consider these games to be so much better than that. And that is all I gotta say. And motivate you to play it again and go for the bad ending? Yeah. Oh, I'm glad I was able to motivate you. I always like motivating people to play video games. That fills me with a sense of joy and satisfaction. Yeah, play it again. Go for the bad ending and use some different plasmids. Pretty immersive, yeah. Such a cool universe. The whole look of the world is great. I'm trying to remember. I know there was like one bad thing about the game that I forgot to mention, but I can't remember it now. I guess I could have talked about the little sisters harvesting Adam. I should have talked about that. But that was actually a positive because like I like that mechanic. Some people might not like it, but I liked it because then it gives more use to all these defensive abilities, like these defensive weapons like this thing, and also some plasmids that can be used as traps. Because in BioShock Infinite, you could use plasmids as traps, but I never used them like that because there's nothing to defend. But in this game, there are places where you have to defend the spot. So it made sense to have it, you know, to have defensive weapons and traps and things like that. It makes more sense in this game than it did in BioShock Infinite, you know. It sounds like I'm railing on BioShock Infinite a lot, but like BioShock Infinite, without getting into a review on that, is a better sequel, if that makes sense, because it improved more and did more different stuff, different location, brighter graphics, not necessarily better graphics, but brighter, more colorful graphics, and also had new mechanics like being able to use those zip line things. That was really cool. But anyway, that is a different game for another time. All right. So, that's it. I don't have anything more to say. We already skipped over the credits, unfortunately, but that's fine. So let's see. What is today? Today's Saturday. Okay. So for next time, we'll do we'll just do some shorter games. Um, yeah, we won't jump into another big game. Uh, love those moments you have to control and prepare and start those intense moments. Yeah, yeah, I agree. I really liked the. At first, it's kind of annoying because like it's so hard. But like I said, once you get into the game more and you play the game more, like you learn how to handle those things. Like you get more ammo for your weapons, and you get like the trap ammo and the auto turrets, and you know how to use your plasmids more defensively. So it's offering a different strategy, a way to play the game in a different way, and that's cool. Um, okay. Anyway, so like I said, I am going to be gone for like 10 days. Okay, starting like next Wednesday. Okay, so between now and then, we're gonna be doing some shorter games. I don't want to invest in. I don't want to start like a big game. before then. We'll do something big when I get back. Okay, so between now and then, we're gonna chill with some shorter games. Yeah, sure, no problem, Chertko. I'll let you know. So that's it for tonight. I want to thank everyone for streaming with me. Thank you so much. It's an honor and a pleasure. Hope to see you guys next time. Have a good night. Bye.